Glad to see you. We're gonna have to get a little bit more pomelo here so I can get on.
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go.
Folks,
While we're
I know
looking
you're
at
watching
you,
us on the internet.
yeah.
We completely
While
confused.
you're looking at us, we are looking at you too.
We're looking at us too. Okay. Hey, we're on. That's the Channel 12 video there.
That's why.
Channel 12. That's what's on Channel 12 right now. We're just enthused about all this technology, folks. I know you're out there wondering what's going on.
Just don't know what we're going to do.
Just tell you the truth, we're wondering what's going on too.
Why?
Let's see. Oh, we got a mic. That must be the mic right there. Hello? Yeah, okay. We have to get closer. Get over here. Still on? Keep dropping off. I don't know what in the world is going on. I don't know. Some days nothing works right. I'm a lot better looking than you are, especially my glasses on. We got some viewers. I hope they're seeing something because I'm not sure what's working, what ain't. I reckon it's working. We've got so much important information to process tonight. I don't want to drop off and never be seen again. Well. Okay. I reckon everything's lit up now. We're running a little video on the other channel. You've seen it before last night. Hopefully we've got something on the air here. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem to work tonight. If you get lost here on the other TV, just scroll down. We've got another channel down there working too. Maybe what the problem is, we're broadcasting two channels at the same time. We're live again, Bob.
Are we?
She said we was. I think we are.
Hey, folks, welcome to the Wednesday night edition of the Wild Bonnet Bob and Ronnie Show, brought to you through the auspices of UGTV.tv.
We are not sanctioned by NASCAR.
Right. If you're going to have NASCAR sanctions?
We're not sanctioned by NASCAR, no, sir.
I thought we had NASCAR sanctions.
You'd think we would. Yeah, even my phone's locked up. I don't know anything's working right tonight.
Well, but at least good old Channel 12, WLAF, Lapolic is working. We want to welcome you here tonight. I'm your host, Bob Andrews. This is Ronnie Sharp, and we will try to create as much mischief tonight as we can. And
yeah, buddy.
But first of all, I want to tell you, with all of this changeable weather we got, there's one thing that has remained steady. Two things. Maybe three things. maybe 4 things, maybe 5 things. First of all, Wilson's gas.
Digger's propane.
All set up down there in Sawmill Holler to give you exactly what you need to do your grilling, to
give it the flavor of mesquite or hickory.
If you got a propane cook stove or propane refrigerator, that's the way to go nowadays. You know, you can get you a propane refrigerator and a propane cook stove, a propane hot water heater. You can get a solar panel, a couple of solar panels big enough to charge up and run your lights. It depends on what kind of lights you're going to run, and run your TV. Plenty of power.
Run your television off of propane?
No, run television off of electricity.
Okay.
Off your solar panels. But yeah, you could. You can fire your generator up on propane, and
thereby run your television.
Yeah, run your television off of it, you know. And I tried to run one off a wood stove, but see what happened. Kind of got a little bit too hot. But Wilson's propane down in Sawmill Holler. If you're going to do some grilling, you need, or whatever you're going to do, you need to check with Digger about the possibility of going off the grid as far as your electrical use is concerned, and going strictly with propane and solar energy. Now, I'm not doing any commercials for Obama, but I'm just giving you a way that you can possibly reduce your utility costs for your home. And something that I'm trying, and especially since I didn't have too much luck with that wood stove operation I had going.
What wood stove operation?
Wouldn't burn my house down.
Well, you know, things like that happen. You didn't have too much luck with that torch that you got Digger to work on either. That torch you got Digger to work on?
Well, I've had good luck with that torch. We ain't blowed nobody. I still got that torch.
You'll find a man that's got enough someone not to light a torch.
He would burn it. He would not light it. So,
it would burn, but you just didn't know how big.
Right. 562-5444 for all of your propane needs.
You know, I've got something here. Now, I'm not going to give credit for this because I don't know whether I should. Not because that I'm trying to take credit for. I mean, it's a public record thing.
Right.
But I'm not going to say that I've captured it, and I don't know whether I'm allowed to tell who did. But it's a list of what we're paying down in the Central Finance Office.
Oh, that's down at Mr. Mumble's
Yeah,
office.
now it's costing us, according to this, and this is 2012-2013. It's costing the county $816,820.94 to get somebody to count our money. Seems like we're paying an awful lot of money for somebody to manage our finances and still ending up to be, $100 million in debt.
Right.
But there's a few things on here bothers me. First off, I don't blame any of these people that work down there for taking the money. I mean, they took the job, and what they agreed to work for is what they ought to be paid. My complaint is with the people who promised them what to get.
Right.
But it's got here that our total salaries is $618,000, and then all this other stuff adds on. We're contributing $38,326.19 for Social Security. We're contributing another $8,963.38 for Medicare. Now, most of the people in this county, most of the people that are paying taxes, most of the people who worked in this county and are trying to live off retirement are living off Social Security. They don't have any retirement. But just to sweeten the thing up, we're kicking in another $35,560.59 per year for retirement. That's above and beyond Social Security and Medicare. So they've got a double retirement, whereas most of the people that are in this county don't have that.
Most of the people that are paying for their double retirement
That's
don't
right.
have it.
Now, there's another thing here they've got. They're paying $114,599.75 for health care.
Insurance.
Yeah, health insurance. Now, they took the job expecting to get that, and they should get it as long as they're working, but that's a lot of money. And I've never had anybody give one nickel toward buying me any health insurance, and I'm paying taxes. It burns me up. I mean, not only are we giving them a double retirement and paying their health insurance, but we're paying their life insurance. We're contributing a life insurance policy to all but one of those employees down there. Evidently, he's part-time or something. But we're contributing life insurance to them. So what we're doing, we're paying them a good salary, some of them. We're contributing to their Social Security and a retirement. And then, just to cap the stack, we're paying life insurance. We're keeping them up while they work down there, paying their way after they're retired. And then we're going to give their family some death benefits to boot after they're dead and gone. So not only do we keep them up cradle to grave, we keep them up cradle to grave and rotten.
But, you know that all of our success and our ability to pay those taxes, that we didn't do that all by ourselves. We had a lot of help from people to put us in the situation where we can pay taxes.
Absolutely right.
I mean, you know, I don't owe any of my ability to pay taxes just to my own ingenuity. I've had a lot of people to help me do
Built
that.
roads to the poorhouse and everything for you, didn't you?
Sure. And I'm going to say this about the finance office.
What's that?
It could be cut back down to size according to other counties. And if you did, you would not, even with the extravagant way that our county government is, and I don't blame it all on the county commissions doing it intentionally. Most of them don't know what in the devil's going on.
Well, I know I don't.
And especially this bunch that went in there last election because they love the county and go right down there and approve a tax hike. And now we've had another tax hike. We've had the wheel tax raised. We're getting ready to have another tax hike. There's no way out of it because they've already spent the money, so they got to get it from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of tired of getting it, but now there's another thing that was concerning some people. There was a misunderstanding, as I've been told, that when the county sells the Stony Fork School,
Right,
that they were also going to sell the community fire department out under those people, and I have been assured that that's not true, that the county is not going to sell the property that holds the Stony Fork Fire Department. Now, I'll be glad to discuss that with anybody off the air, because I mean, I'll tell you my sources, but they're going to sell the school, they're going to sell the property, but they're not going to sell the fire department. You'll see who's calling.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hug TV.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, it's Akbar.
Hey, Akbar.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, what are they doing with this school? Why aren't they selling it?
Well, I was told that the building was in total disrepair and it was a liability to the county, that it was costing them money to insure it and to hold the property, and better just to get rid of it before somebody got hurt or something and sued the county. I think they're...
If they got rid of it. I mean, I don't know about selling it, but if they went up there and demolished the building, then that might be good. Maybe make a parking lot. You never know.
We need some more parking lots. But it costs us a lot of money in this county to build parking lots.
Yeah, it does.
That is like, I'm trying to think who I was speaking to the other day. It was at the Campbell County Courthouse.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to this person, and they told me that there was a building that they were going to demolish because they needed more parking, and it
Yeah. Well, people like me and Bob, we can tear stuff up for on the cheap, can't we, Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Bob, I was going to tell you, thank you for the peaches. They were very good.
Thank you for the peaches. They
Yeah,
were
well,
very
that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed them. You do that.
I enjoyed them. It's the first time I have ever had peaches, and they were very tasty.
Do Hindus not normally eat peaches?
No, we do not have many peach trees. Now, the Japanese people, they have the peaches, but I have never been to Japan.
Yeah, but they've got them cherry trees that don't have any cherries on them,
Right,
too.
yeah, there you go. They developed a cherry tree, the Japanese did, that does not have any cherries on it.
Oh, my goodness. I know, they are crazy people. And I think everything over there is just a little bit too irradiated, and they're just crazy.
Maybe. I think a few irradiated things around here. I forgot to turn the noise off.
You know, talking about the school situation, you know, you got a finance director down there trying to scare the Lord out of all of the county commissioners that they're going to be put in jail if they don't fund the maintenance of effort situation that you have with a school, which is a certain element of truth in that. However, he fails to mention that there are other ways of funding that rather than raising taxes. And one big way of doing it is to cut down the size of his office, which ought to be cut in half. It's been used as a political patronage opportunity.
Look, if we're paying a financial director to manage our affairs, and he spends money like that, he's not spending it to our benefit.
Oh, definitely not. It's a political patronage. He's paid a lot of people off by giving people jobs in his office.
Well, I don't know if he had all that on his own, but it has happened.
I feel, honestly believe that he has paid a lot of people off, debt, and what I'm talking about, paying it off, obligations, debts, promises,
back scratching,
a way of keeping his job by those people that are on the finance committee, and he has bloated that department where right now you see it's well over $1 million time you take everything that's paid out there. And I think we need to, it's time to do something about it. You don't have to raise taxes to fund the school. You cut something out of the finance office. You cut some, I'm sure, out of the environmental department. You can cut up on everything. You don't have to go back to the people and just rob them every time you mismanage your funds.
This was a very horrible thing, in all honesty. I mean, I look at this and I see exactly what they are trying to do, and it is very shameful. I mean, it's very crooked. It's not a very good thing at all, and I would like to see it stop in this county, in all honesty.
Well, you know, we got good peaches.
Yeah, we do. That's one good thing we can say. We got good peaches, you know, and they were not reincarnated from anything.
No, they didn't used to
They didn't grow on their own now. They had a lot of help.
They didn't start out as a prune, did they?
Right, that's right. You know, prune's nothing but a worried
plum.
Yep.
Now, Bob, I must ask you, my wife, she's liking the peaches as well, and I have seen the peach cobbler on the TV. Is there anything else we can make with peaches? I mean,
you can make peach brandy.
Yeah, you can make peach brandy out of it. But peach brandy's good too.
Ooh, this is interesting. I might pay a visit up to your peach.
Right, come on back. I still got plenty more, and I want to tell the people on the air I've got good peaches. I've got white. Tomato, and that's what I had for lunch today. Was fresh Silver Queen corn boiled, a lot of butter on it, a lot of salt and pepper, tomatoes, and then I ate a peach for dessert.
A peach for dessert?
Right.
You didn't cut cobble it either, did you?
No, I didn't cobble that peach.
You have beat my breakfast, I will tell you that. All I had was some goat's milk and a pita.
A pita what?
It's a pita bread, you know.
A pita
very
bread?
small bread. Yes, I put what is
What
it?
did you
Cream
put in your
bread on it.
pita?
It is very good. You should
What
try it.
did you stuff
Trust
your
me.
pita with? Eggplant and all that, or is that Greek stuff?
It is pita bread.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Lord have mercy, Mr. Ronnie. You give me so much of the trouble.
You know, you can take that pita bread and put a little pizza sauce on it and throw a few toppings, throw some cheese over it, stick it in the
You
oven.
got a pizza.
You've got a pita
Make it
pizza.
cheese pita.
You've got a pita pizza.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But thank you for taking my call
Right.
tonight.
Well, thanks
I'm
for
really
calling
enjoying
in.
the show.
Thank
You
you.
See ya.
stuff.
Tell you.
Yeah, folks, I've got delicious vegetables. So you have to come down and get some of that corn. I've got about, I probably got 7, 8 dozen ears left, and they're delicious.
I just see two.
Huh?
I just see two.
Okay.
By the way, we'll have a kind of a special broadcast tomorrow night. Hopefully, we're going to go down to the Campbell County International Airport and try to get some information about Fleischman and Huckabee and whatever's going on down there.
Right.
I'll do a little live broadcast occasionally, but just watch that. And I'll put that on UGG TV, and then we'll have a video of the thing. If they don't run us off,
Right.
we'll have a video. Bob's going to leave his gun at home. Well,
Well, you know, he's supposed to be there at 6:30, but you know, with the volume of air traffic we have at Campbell County International Airport, they got them stacked up.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know
for
exactly
hours.
what order Mike Huckabee and Fleischman. Well, I don't know whether Fleischman's flying in with him, or he's just going to ride up here and meet him
Well,
here.
they've got another thing going in Chattanooga at 5:30. Scheduled to start at 5:30, and that one out there is scheduled to start at 6:30. So they're going to have to beat a speedy retreat to
Well,
get there.
you know, I told somebody one time. I said I left Atlanta Airport, flew to Birmingham, Alabama, and got there before I took off.
Well, you can do that.
So maybe that's what they're going to do.
Maybe, but they're going to lose some time going home, ain't they? Well, it said Eastern time, so that ain't figured in. I mean, that's kind of calculated and
Yeah,
combobulated.
they're cutting it pretty close. They're going to have a shindig in Chattanooga at 5:30, and then they're going to come to the Campbell County International Airport for a shindig at 6:30.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry.
I believe I'd
TV.
bring my lunch.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, have you all been around Cold Spring Road lately?
Cold Spring Road lately?
Not
Yeah,
not in the
off
past
railroad track.
not in the past 4 or 5 days. I haven't.
Well, you know anything about that junkyard or whatever they're building up there on up the side of the road?
Well, I understand that they're not building it. I understand there is one there.
Well, those rocks and that fence is leaning, and if those rocks come over there and hit somebody, it's going to kill them. Because I come around there today, and I definitely don't want to go around Cold Spring Road or pass it no more. Because it was sliding.
What rocks?
Up on the
Where
hill there from that
where the
house.
rocks coming from?
What
You know what
rocks?
I'm talking about?
No, what rocks is it? Is it the bank sliding off? Or?
Yeah. You know, around Cold Spring Road, that
Yeah.
you,
Yeah, I know where it's at, but what the bank
it's sliding and there's big rocks in there can kill somebody.
well, yeah,
That
naturally,
pin
yeah.
is not going to hold them rocks.
Right. That's the reason I don't ride I-40 anymore. I'm afraid I'm gonna run into a landslide.
Well, it's dangerous.
Call the road commissioner.
Right. I'll take a look. I'll probably ride out there and take a look at it this afternoon, you
Well,
know.
it's the ideal. If they ride everybody else, but the one they should ride, they don't get them.
Call the road
Costs
superintendent.
cheap. It takes money to ride a bus.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. how we have to walk so much around here.
Well,
Thank you, hon.
Thank you, ma'am.
hey,
Thank you.
Bob, I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you get to wanting some concrete to pour on your rocks to keep
Right.
you sliding
I
over the bank,
guarantee they can stabilize that.
you need to call Dixie Concrete. They've got them big old chunks of concrete they could stack up there, and that'd solve
Right.
that problem.
Right. I guarantee they can solve that problem in a heartbeat.
Certainly could. Dixie Concrete has got the answer to all your concrete needs.
They're
And
definitely
you
the
said-
hardest concrete known to man. Drive a big yellow truck, shiny, clean, on their side of the
They
road.
got septic system stuff too.
Right. They'll bring you what you need when they say they're going to bring it and at the price they quoted you.
In case you hear some hammer in the background, I think they're building a new Wild Bob and Ronnie studio here. I'm not sure.
They're having to expand. Well, you know, we wanted, I can't understand it down at our studios. You know,
Yeah.
instead of putting a star on my dressing room door, who put that half moon on there?
Well, you know, till we get running water, that's the best we can do. Dixie Concrete folks, don't hold us against them. They're good people. Ain't you, Bob? Ain't that right, Miss Mull? And Rainbow Restaurant, I've gotten the habit of getting their breakfast special. They're $2.99, 2 eggs anyway, biscuits, gravy, grits, bacon, sausage, or bologna for $2.99, and it's just made a fool out of me.
Right. Well, let's see what I want to tell you one thing about Rainbow Restaurant. They're getting so much traffic in there, you know, we may have to quit advertising for them. We're just loading them up.
You better hurry and get in there before they sell out.
Said that right. Well, Bob and Ronnie?
What can we do to get Channel 12 to turn their volume up on their station?
I don't know, is it?
You just can't hear it.
Oh. Let's see if I can turn it up a little here. They've been moving mics around here all day.
We got all kind of mics sitting around here.
Well, on the Trading Post this morning and all their programs, you can just barely make out what they're saying.
Well, you need to go to UGG TV, and they've got a screen down there at the bottom. You can watch it on the internet. The volume might be better there.
Well, I ain't real good at them devilish computers. I like to watch TV.
You need to get in the new century, get you a computer, and you can watch all sorts of things.
No, I didn't have no trouble with this until they brought them little black boxes
Yeah.
that Comcast had to hook up, and then the volume on Channel 10 and Channel 12, neither one won't work right.
You need to call Comcast, I guess, 'cause I don't know about this. We're this first time we've ever been right over a microphone here, but we are.
Right.
So evidently they're trying to do something on this end, but I'd say the problem's with Comcast.
Well, whatever it sure is a mess up.
Oh, bless
We'll
your
tell
heart.
them.
Sorry about that.
We'll tell them.
Thank you for your time.
We'll tell them you won't hear this show. Turn it up.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to hear Channel 12, period. But
Well, okay then. I thought he just asked you to understand.
it ain't much of a change to hearing it now.
Well,
Bye.
thank
Bye.
you.
See ya. UGG TV.
Hey, Bob, pick up the phone.
Got you. Yeah.
Rainbow Restaurant,
Hello.
right there above the speed hump dip on the road.
Peachy.
That's what I was telling you about.
I guess
They've got good grub.
I don't know how much is in those boxes. That's probably a half bushel box that I got, and I get $22.50 for them. Okay.
Now, if you get to needing hauled to the hospital, if you buy your tomato juice at the wrong place
Right.
and need hauled to the hospital, I'd like to recommend VitaCare of Campbell County. They're a private business. They're not tax supported. They are there to please, and if they don't please, they're out of business. It's that simple.
Right.
562-9370.
I guarantee they will get you to the hospital. They got me there in
record time.
Well, yeah. But I was surprised how quick they came after I called them, and well, I had somebody call. I don't even remember what I called them. I had somebody call them, and but they picked me up, strapped me on. They did not lose me out of the back of the ambulance.
That's an improvement, I guess. I mean, well, I don't know anybody else who's done that around here, but Vital Care of Campbell County, their medical transport choice of choice. Choice of choice.
Yeah. So what
Prime
they are.
choice.
And you folks down in Kerrville, rest assured, even though you don't have any county coverage at night, that Vital Care is on the scene for you. You might as well.
9370.
562
9370.
9370. That's Vital Care. Just go ahead and give them a call.
Yeah, do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are we done?
Oh, what are we doing tonight? Look,
We got a little time on the clock.
I heard somebody advertising some fitness equipment on the swap this morning.
And did you get it?
And they had a one of them things you walk on. What do you call them?
Treadmill?
Treadmill.
I'm going to get me one with a motor on it and a seat.
Treadmill. And I don't know exactly what kind it was, but there's one about $500-600 for it. And I've got one down there that works perfect for a little over $100.
Yeah, that's just knowing where to shop.
Works perfect. About 1/5 of what that one was advertised for.
The whole key to success is knowing where to shop.
That's exactly right. You just come on. I got mattresses, I got beds, I've got couches. I got couches running out my ears. Got a beautiful. There went one.
I wish Scotty here.
Huh?
I wish Scotty is here.
They say that's the reason I couldn't hear.
He said there's a reason here too.
Right.
Had a bed in my
Got
ear.
them couches
Had a
running out my
mattress
ears.
in my ear. That was where the couch.
I've got couches. I've got couches without a beds. I've got a beautiful table with 6 chairs. They're hard maple chairs, nice chairs. I've got all sorts of things along with my produce, So come on down to Bob's Emporium down at 1818 Jacksboro Pike. That's right on the right before you get to the high school. And I'd love to see you. And that's just right after you pass Circle R Metals. That's 562-2676. If you need me, call 562-2676.
Yeah. When did I get paid for answering the phone? I ought to get paid a little for keeping you out of jail. Of course, I did slip up there.
I'm having to buy my own groceries while I'm out of...
I did slip up those few times, but...
Yeah, I have to buy my own groceries if you keep me out of jail,
You've got a point there, I guess.
I found out that one of my customers' daughter is a Philadelphia lawyer.
I've heard about them kind of people.
Yeah, she, believe it or not, she was working for the district attorney in New York City.
I thought she was in Philadelphia.
And no, I was just kidding about that.
Well, that's good, because we've done been shamed in Philadelphia. We done talked about them offshore jobs down there. Got in trouble up there in Philadelphia.
Right. But she's working for the district attorney up in New York City, and business got so bad she got laid off.
Crime's that slow?
Yeah. And moved down here, and they tried to call her back to work. She said no, she done found heaven.
Well, that's good to know. WLAF has added a new feature. They're broadcasting this on the internet too. If you go to UGG TV, you get 2 views of this wonderful show, And after we're gone, you can watch Fred Cole down there at the bottom of the page
Right.
if
yeah.
you want to.
Right.
I know there's not much of a
Are you
comparison.
watching Fred on his program or watching him out at the scale?
No, it's here in there in the other room. I know it's not much of a comparison and a big letdown, but I'm telling you, I mean, UGG TV covers everything, don't we?
Yeah, we do, yeah. In fact, we even get our own show on there sometime when we can get it working
I
right.
reckon it's working, it seems to be. There we are on channel 12.
I see us.
And where we at here? Let's see.
A
There
little
we are.
bit
There
of a
we
de-
are on
A little bit of a delay, but we're there. And,
TV.
I did want to go back over a little bit about what we were talking about.
All this on UGTV.tv too, by the way.
Right. What we were talking about, our finance director trying to scare the Lord out of the county commissioners that they're going to go to jail if they don't pass, what he really was saying, if you don't pass a tax increase.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that rumor.
There are other ways to fund what goes into the school department, and mainly by cutting down on the finance officers. Can you believe how many employees does it show is on there?
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 times what the other counties have.
Well, I've heard that rumor, but you know, they can count faster than other counties they can here.
Well, maybe they got more money to count, you know.
Maybe, yeah.
But I don't think we need one. Blount County and Anderson County have, I think, 6 employees in the finance office, and here we got 15. And does that count the chief honcho?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We've got a purchasing manager, a budget assistant, a bookkeeper, payroll, a payroll supervisor, a data processing purchasing, a data processing budget, a finance director, a purchasing assistant / construction manager.
Is that the one that's supposed to keep us from doing all them fiascos that they're doing down there?
Yeah, data processing benefits, data processing payroll, bookkeeping accounts payable, budget supervisor, bookkeeping accounts payable. I got 2 of them bookkeeper accounts payable for a total of nearly $68,000 plus benefits, and they've got benefits / payroll assistant supervisor, ambulance accounts record manager. They didn't manage their records too good there one time, did they?
No, but you know what Jerry Chadwell discovered, some things in the record there that Jeff Marlowe come up and said, well, we knew about this, before you did.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry did not get back up and speak at the county commission because their object is to keep everybody shut up, you know.
Well, they certainly shut me up.
Yeah. So, but we might mention that they are attributing all of that to Dr. what was his name?
Martin.
Dr. Martin and Dr.
Bunder.
We'll put quotations around Dr. Bundren. But, you know...
Nurse Bundren, I guess. Nurse Bundren.
Right. You know, nobody brought out and mentioned the fact that on all of those expenditures that our finance director signed off on every one of them.
That's a little hut-oh there, ain't it?
Huh?
That's a little hut-oh there.
Yeah. Signed off on every one of them.
I'll tell you something else we ain't mentioned. We ain't mentioned Ridge Runner Trucking. 871-2410 Ridge Runner Trucking.
Them big blue trucks.
Them big blue trucks.
Yeah.
Big.
Haul anything.
Haul almost anything.
Yeah, just about anything.
They'll haul anything your VitalCare don't want.
Right. Yeah, in other words, VitalCare won't haul you, call Ridge Runner Trucking, they'll get you.
871-2410 for Ridge Runner Trucking.
They can haul your gravel cheaper than you can get the rock quarry to haul them out there for you. And
Yeah,
I know
buddy.
that they can do the best job of spreading gravel of anybody I've ever seen. And I've driven dump trucks and spread gravel myself. Of course, mine looked like the ocean.
Looks like the road going up to
Right.
Rainbow Rest. Yeah, well, you know, that's why they make shock absorbers on cars, because everybody ain't as good as a Ridge Runner
And the
Trucking.
place to get your shock absorbers,
Would be at Napa Auto
Napa
Parts.
Auto, right down there across from IGA.
What's your
I
phone
guarantee you they got shocks that'll take, even when you go through them whoopie-doos there, run. How you gonna know if you put shocks on your car from Napa? How you gonna know you're approaching Rainbow Restaurant?
You can smell those biscuits and gravy.
Exactly right. If you put shocks on your car from Napa Auto Parts, be sure to leave your window cracked just a little bit, and that way you can tell you are approaching Rainbow Restaurant.
Rainbow Restaurant, 562-9406 or 562-2629.
They got a good special on oil, 5 quarts of oil and a filter. They've got that castor oil in it.
Yeah, castor oil.
Right. Okay. The kind that where your mama holds your nose and pours it down you.
Castrol. GTX, I suppose.
Castro oil, premium motor oil, premium filter,
And
5 quarts, $20.99.
premium parts purveyors, too.
Guarantee you, parts will last longer. They back it, they warrant it. They got good parts, and they know what they're doing, and their price is competitive with anybody, nationwide, worldwide.
They got good parts, and they know how to use them, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Well, what else is going on?
I don't know, Bob. I know you've been laying out and didn't get enough sleep last night.
No, I slept pretty good. I got up early this morning. I got up like about 6:30.
You call that early?
What?
You call that early?
Yeah, 6:30. Used to have to get up 5:30. You know, back when I worked on the farm, but since I learned a few city ways, you know, I don't get up quite as early as I used to.
Yeah, I guess you've got house broke. Anything going on you know of we need to tell people about?
Well, I don't know really. I have to remember that Mike Huckabee's supposed to show up down at the Campbell County International Airport. Now, it says 6:30, but you know they have so much incoming traffic. They have them stacked about 4 or 5 miles high up there, and they'll let them land, you know, as they can clear the runway. And,
maybe higher than that.
So, probably, I wish I had my concession stand ready while we're waiting on that entourage from Chattanooga. I bet I could sell some hot dogs and hamburgers down there.
Probably could. Especially if they'd heard about how good they are.
They are good now.
Are you doing any work over there at the Ride Royal Blue thing?
And you know, not the Royal Blue. It's over there on the other side of Caribou Mountain.
Okay, you doing anything over there?
No, I'm getting ready to.
Well,
I got a load of tires and stuff down in the bottom that I get that load of tires and everything out there, but it you know, it seems like I
don't know why I have to pay a man to haul his own stuff off.
Them ain't my tires.
No, but that other stuff, you got them stacked on this. But
I thought that belonged to the city. Didn't they confiscate all that stuff?
Yeah, they did. They certainly
and then
did.
threw it over the bank and called the EPA on it.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Man, you can put your faith and confidence in Stan Powell.
I reckon. And Mike Stanfield, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee if they
you know who your friends are.
Yeah, if they want something, they'll be there.
Yeah. I guess they don't need anything anymore. Now everybody makes mistakes. You know, Darth Vader went over to the dark side too.
Right, I know. It's catching, it's contagious.
Yeah, it must be. Some of these days, I reckon.
You know, what we got a call coming in here?
Ugh, TV.
Ooh. Ugh, TV.
Hello?
Hey. Well, we missed that one. Let's get this one. Ugh, TV.
Hey, TV.
How are you?
Billy here.
How's everything in Hazel Valley?
Hey, I don't know how long people's memory lasts. Must not be very long. But I recall about 3 or 4 years ago when people were having their entire reputation slammed with triple X, quad X, video watching in motels when somebody was attempting to destroy another man's character, personality, and reputation. Who came to the rescue? Who wore the white hats and rode in on the white horses and took down the men in the black hats and the evil ones? Who came to the rescue?
That must have been slow talking Bob.
Ron Sharp and Bob Andrews and a man, your resident attorney, R.L. Henson.
Yeah.
I just cannot believe how you risk everything to save this man, to save his reputation, to save his livelihood, to save his standing in the community, save his popularity. Y'all stuck your necks in the noose to save this man, to save his political career. In fact, even made it better by proving what these evil ones were trying to do to him. And they forget what you do for them.
Oh, are you
Well,
sure?
what you've done lately that can't.
I don't know, well, yeah, but Ron, a man should not forget his friends. A man should never forget those who stand up for him. He should never turn his back on the people who saved his butt.
Well, I'd like to think that I done the right thing, Bob done the right thing. We researched that out. We proved it wasn't nothing to it. But I'm here to tell you that there are other moral flaws other than watching dirty movies.
Well, you're right. I think backstabbing and double-crossing people who get you there is a lot more immoral than watching a triple X movie.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A triple X movie is a victimless crime.
Especially if
Or
you
a
pay for it out of your own pocket.
There you go.
But when you double-cross or backstab somebody, and William Beard is one of the worst for that I've ever seen. I just cannot believe the lengths these people go to screw those who help them rise to the level they're at. I just pray he's there tomorrow night so we can let him know verbally, personally, face-to-face, mano a mano, what a sorry, bottom-feeding piece of...
Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for UGG TV on the spot coverage.
Hey, you think Jerry Chad will put Bobby White down Monday night in the county commission meeting? I'm just hoping that William Beard's there tomorrow night so we can put him down in front of Flashman and Huckabee, and maybe it'll get on national TV.
Well, it will. I mean, UGG TV's a World Wide Web, Betty.
Yeah, I know it.
Not only
Well, you might get an upfeed to CBS, NBC, and ABC tomorrow night.
I'd love to. Of course, I don't think they cover any of that. Well, I don't know. They might cover some of that right-wing stuff.
But anyway, you guys are great. You guys stand up for those you believe in.
We ain't
They
too
double-
we ain't too smart.
No, we ain't.
they double cross you and backstab you.
And we
Reflection on their character and not yours.
hey, we ain't too smart.
No, some of us
Hey,
ain't
oh,
smart
you do the right thing, and when these other people don't do the right thing, you're the one who'll go to heaven. They'll be burning in hell forever. I just, because that kind of behavior is not ignored by the one above.
Right.
And you can't double cross a man and go to church Sunday morning and get forgiveness. It don't work that way.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't do all that great, but one thing I do, I sleep good at night.
Yeah, me too. I'll tell you what, I just, but anyway, you guys always do the right thing. You're great, and I admire your work. So
thank
keep
you.
that.
Well, we appreciate
At
you.
least we've got somebody food, and we appreciate your face.
Hey, when I get hauled off to jail tomorrow night,
We'll have it on, Mike.
We'll have you on TV.
Worldwide TV, buddy.
now I want you to know when they take me to jail, there's no way that I'll hang myself.
No, and we'll be behind
You'll
you.
not commit suicide in that jail.
And we'll be behind you, Jerry.
If
That's
I'm hung,
way behind you.
Yeah, somebody's got to kick the stool.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, get
By
your
the way,
ass.
by the way, you might want to wear some of them you might want to wear some of them pants with rubber holding them up.
No, I'm gonna get some. You push a button and they fill up with hydrogen and you'll float.
You need something that ain't got a belt or any suspenders in it.
That's right. But anyway, catch you later.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Hello. It ain't easy being toast of the town, is it?
Are you going out first tonight?
I guess I'll have to. I can't. I got too much junk to carry.
Right. TV.
Hello, TV.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How y'all?
How we doing? Fine. We wondered where you were.
Sitting here at the house, leaning back in my recliner.
All right.
Enjoying your show, like always.
Well, appreciate that.
I'm glad you could join us.
Well, you want to...
Are you watching it both ways, TV and computer?
No, the lightning come in today and hit that 60-inch TV, and it's, I guess it's going to have a funeral.
So where you watching us on UGG TV?
Yep.
You know, UGG TV's got two views now. We've got the WLAF view down at the bottom of the page, and right down below the Rick Gillum set, and then you go on up to the Sports Network and up to the top, and you got UGG TV up there.
Yeah, if you don't care, the show, tomorrow night's show, it won't be on until 9 o'clock.
You mean Rick Gillum?
Rick Gillum,
Well, go to UGG TV at 9 o'clock tomorrow night if you want to watch Rick. He must be going out to the international airport.
Well, he's going out there. He's going out there. But you care if I give that out?
What's
You
that?
definitely gonna have
we
it.
just did. Go to UGGTV.tv.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get you. Won't they gonna have any of them homeland to security people out there tomorrow night?
See, it's a whole lot easier to say UGTV.tv than it is all that other stuff that I can't ever remember. So
I'll guarantee you that.
well, it's there. It's on UGG TV. We carry all the local channels. You have to wake up.
But you don't know how much y'all are appreciated.
We do too.
Well, you've been screwed over by people and done dirty, and I don't see no reason for it.
Well, that's part of it.
I really don't. As much as y'all have tried to do for this county and this city, and get turned around and done the way you've been done,
Well,
pretty you know that.
We appreciate it, sir.
Both of y'all. I mean, you know, it's, like I said, you got to go Ned. When a lot of people around here don't.
Very true.
At least to a
Anyway.
priest.
Well, they need to start standing up for themselves. Instead of waiting for 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 people standing up.
Right.
Then after it gets done, then jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah. Well, I don't
I mean-
put bumper stickers on the day after the election. I ain't no fool.
Well, I know who I'm voting for already. Tony Kitts all the way, and Dennis
You can't
Potter
vote
all
for
the
him
way.
but once, buddy. That's all the way stuff. Now, just vote early and vote often. Don't work unless you're in Chicago. Obama's a shoe-in to take Illinois because he'll get more votes in Chicago than the rest of the state votes.
He'll get more
I don't-
votes in Chicago than people live in
Yeah, I
Chicago.
know. Several times more. He'll get about as many as live in the whole state, I'd say.
You know, I doubt if I'll even vote for president this time. There ain't nobody running.
Well, all the people up there in Illinois are not bad. I had a lady come down and bought $28 worth of produce at my place from Illinois today.
Well, there's a few suckers left up there, there ain't there?
Well, I've lived up there for 3 different times myself, so I've lived in Big Windy. It's a nice place, you know, good people. Sure is. Downtown's really nice.
Well, I've never been to Chicago.
It's a pretty dangerous city now, but I was with that.
I don't
Big
want to go to
70.
Chicago. I'm not a town
Well, you
person.
know, the government's got the right idea about all that balance up there. They said, you know, they're afraid to go down in there and stop it. They just ask them to please not kill the little children.
Now just let them shoot
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, said leave little children alone. Don't go shooting them, you know, and then they won't bother to arrest them or put them in jail.
Yeah, there's some of them up there in Eastie.
So that's the sort of thing they're used to, you know.
Oh, yeah.
How
Well,
are you?
it's just like down here. There's a lot of parents that don't care about their kids and don't know how to
Yeah.
watch them, you
How
know.
are you? Yeah.
I just thought
At
I
the
could
risk of
y'all
being
yell.
at
Can I call
the
you back?
risk
I
of
don't
being
think it's far
politically
right
incorrect,
Yes, sir.
my statement was when Obama was elected last time, you know what I said?
What's that, sir?
I said, there goes the neighborhood.
now. Yeah. That's what he said. I heard him.
I knew when you said that, but I can't do that. I've got too many black friends and
You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I know
think he
about
got
every-
the white part of him myself.
Well, I know about every kind of race there is, and I don't like that.
Well, you know, he's admitted he sat around over there in Hawaii and smoked dope and did cocaine, you know, around. So that was his way of being in training to be president of the United States.
I'd say there's a lot of them in there like that.
We're going to be going in just a few seconds here.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody tuning
Okay.
in.
Well, look, we appreciate you calling. We'll get to International Airport tomorrow night.
Okay, we really appreciate y'all.
Thank
See
you,
ya.
sir.
Bye.
See you. I don't know when we're going, but it ain't going to be long as it has been.
Folks, we're gone.
Are we
see ya.
gone? We're not gone yet. We're still here.
We ain't quite through yet.